That's good stuff. Drop D on a Tuesday, St. Patty's Day. That was Out of Mind by Queensrÿche. I think I'm saying that right. A newly discovered band for me. Really cool. My brother Nicholas recommended I listen to him, so I was in the record store in Bel Air, Reb Records, nice place, and I collect CDs, so I I go in there from time to time and look for really cheap ones, random CDs. But I found a Queensrÿche one. I popped it in. It was shoot, I forget the name of the album. But it had Out of Mind on there. It's from 1994, and this track stuck out to me a lot. It's really cool acoustic stuff, especially this chord, like E over D, E major over like they're keeping the D in the bass, so I'm gonna drop D here. But like an E major chord, like the E and the G sharp, it's really like that's what it made me do. Like I guess it's this sharp four thing. If we're getting really particular, that's what really is making my ear. The G sharp over when you have the D in the bass. It's like it's really pulling my ear, but it just sounds cool. It's really good guitar playing. I don't know anything about Queensrÿche. I just know this album. I don't even know the lyrics to this song, but I'm digging in, and especially like there's so many cool parts of this song. Very good vocals. I mean, good everything. This is just a really cool band that's like, hits all the check marks for me. Really intriguing, so I'm going to dive deeper. But I would have never listened to them if I didn't just randomly think about picking it up at the record store. And how can I relate this? I think in the past couple weeks, I've beginning to realize that I have not lived my life in a spontaneous way. I've lived like very rigid, routine based, sticking to things like working out. I had this checklist. That's not spontaneous at all. And as good as routines are, I've begun to realize that it has been sort of a crutch. And that's the thing. I'm beginning to realize how good living in spontaneity, living with more off the cuff moments, living more open to whatever, how that can benefit. So going back to the records, I mean, I just randomly, I'd go in there and like, okay, I'm not going to pick like, I don't have like a set shopping list for CDs I want to get, but I just like get what sticks out to me, what looks cool on the album, what looks cool on the CD cover. And I was like, oh, this Queensrÿche album looks cool. I'll get it. Turns out to be awesome. And most of the time, that I've gone in there and gotten CDs, the ones that really speak to me, the ones that really stand out and are good, are ones I have no idea who this is. Maybe the album looks cool. Maybe it's $1, so I'll buy it. What the heck? I mean, those have been the coolest ones to me. I mean, I got a bachata mix from 2004. That's one of my favorite. It was just $1, but that's one of my favorite CDs I got. I don't know any of the people on there, but maybe what I'm trying to say is it is actually very good to step away from the routine and take a step back and look like, is this overall benefiting me? I mean, like, yeah, a workout routine that might be very good, but like, what if you just allowing yourself time for spontaneous activity that's been good for me. I mean, at least I have not done that. I'm not that guy, but I want to be. I'm aiming to do that, and that's the thing. I can't be like, all right, I'm aiming to do this. You just have to do like. So you have to be like. All right, I don't know how many times I've said like. I'm gonna go back into the song. Cool stuff. It's in like 6/8 for most of the time, like with vocals, like one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it emphasizes different beats sometimes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool stuff, and then cool chords. I like to leave the G open for all these chords, like a C shape, like E flat. And another part of the song where it goes like this D minor 7 thing. I think part of this is played on a 12 string, so you kind of I don't know. This is my interpretation of it on a 6 string is like I want to embrace the cool notes that are going on, so double the cool notes. So D minor 7. I have a D in the bass, but the 7 I'm not gonna play the 5th here. The 5th is A. Drop that. Let's do 2 7s. So we got the high 7, which is the C note is the minor 7 for D. And then we got another C, so got this voicing. Then it goes to a D minor 6, and then why not do 2 6s? So this note stays the same, but these notes shift. Yeah. Great song. What's the message here? What am I trying to say? I think that it's very easy to get into traps of routines where you're like, oh, this is great. This is what I'm doing. Like I'm sticking to this. I get in my zone. Like 7 o'clock. I'm rich. I mean, this is all I'm guilty of. I'm always like, every day, 6 days a week, I'm gonna lift. I'm gonna be here at my dad's house, bam, right in the morning, and 90 minutes after, I'm gonna drink my coffee. How would I just take a friggin' breath and open myself up to possibility of fill in the blank? Maybe not do my coffee with the Keurig. Maybe buy a coffee, and in that moment, I meet someone who also likes Queensrÿche, and we can talk about it. I don't know. Just taking a breath. I think that's the main thing. Taking a step back is very important. But yeah, go check out Queensrÿche. I'll put the album right here. I think it's called Promised Land. Promised Land. That's what it is. Good album. Right on.